Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your love and relationship reading for March 16th through the 31st. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I am available to answer any questions and can be reached at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. I like to start off with a reading for my singles, and then I move into a reading for my couples. Whew. Okay. So the first card in the spread is the Three of Wands, and this represents where you are right now. The Three of Wands, you're in a very self-sufficient state where your hard work has really paid off and you're seeing things just really fall into place. You're able to really just step back and watch everything move in front of you. What's covering you is the sun, and this is a very happy time in your life, a very euphoric time. Right now, I think things are relatively very easy for you. What's crossing you right now is the Strength card. This could indicate maybe you're thinking about somebody who's a Leo, who's very much in your mind frame. The next card has to do with the foundation of this situation where things appear to be okay, but underneath there's some issues that you're still processing and still trying to figure out how to resolve these issues within. The next card is the Empress, and this is the recent past. And this could be a situation that is again, with the recent past, it was probably something that happened within the past 3 months or something that's just, starting to make its way out of your life. But the Empress has to do with maybe you were in a space in your life, or maybe you were even in a relationship where you really wanted to move forward and start a family with someone. You really wanted to create and build something with someone, but for one reason or another, it just didn't seem to work out. The next sign, the next card is the Son of Wands. This has to do with the aspirations. And this has to do with, there's an individual, and it could definitely be this Leo that you're thinking about, who is very charming and charismatic. But one of the things that I want to be aware of in regards to this individual, that you think he or she is almost too good to be true, so to speak. And it kind of has your guards up, like what is going on here? But the next card has to do with you and the environment of the near future, and this is a Tower. Something is going to happen that is really going to cause great change into your life. And I really think that it has to do with this fire sign that we're seeing throughout this reading. The outcome is the Lover's card, which has to do with deep soulmate connections and moving forward in this deep emotional connection with this individual. But there also comes a choice with the Lover's card as to what path you're going to choose, whether you're going to choose to walk alone or you're going to choose to walk a path with this individual. Okay, so now I'm going to move into my couple spread. Okay, so the first card in the spread is the Hanged Man, and this has to do with what you're bringing into this relationship. You're going through a lot of change within, and really examining yourself and really thinking about the type of partner you are, and really just analyzing yourself and making changes for the better so that you can be present in this relationship and be the best self that you could be, and to not make mistakes that you have repeated or have made in the past. You're trying to avoid mistakes. The next card is the Justice card, and this is where you are now in regards to the other person. You are coming from a place of honesty. There's a rawness within you. You don't want there to be any secrets, but there's also another side of you that is really trying to focus on thinking and making decisions from the logical sense of your brain, because you feel that sometimes when you make decisions which are based on the heart element within you, that it clouds your judgment, and you want to move forward and make clear, thought out decisions. However, the problem with that is that sometimes when you come from a place of logic, you can have a tendency to appear like you're emotionally unattached or aloof or even unavailable. The next card has to do with what you're hoping to get from this relationship. You really want to continue to move forward and see what this relationship has to offer. You're also willing to accept the good with the bad and stay with this person throughout, the peaks and valleys of a relationship. The next card is the Moon, and this is what the other person is bringing into this relationship with you. I don't think that things have necessarily been very easy for your partner. I think that he or she has been in relationships where there's been deception and dishonesty, and where he or she wasn't able to see his partner clearly. And this might be part of the reason that's inspiring you to be so transparent in this relationship, to put these types of thoughts at ease. These are things that he or she has brought with him, burdens that he or she is carrying with him in a backpack from his last relationships to this one. The next card is the Ace of Swords, and this has to do with what they're getting out of this relationship. So what we have here, especially in regards to you, I think honesty throughout this reading is a huge factor, and also taking a new approach to this specific relationship within within the two of you, and that this isn't normally the way you've handled other relationships. This relationship is different. Therefore, you're going about it with a different approach, a fresh start, okay, for both of you. The next card is the Page of Cups, and this is what they're hoping to experience with you. I think that this person is more inclined to want to continue or build a family with you. Um, and also, this really touches on his or her deep emotional connection, but also the fact that this also touches on how, again, he or she is taking a new approach and wants to learn how to really build a successful relationship with you as well. The next card is the card of Judgment, and this is how you see your partner. You see your partner as somebody who has been able to overcome great diversity, great difficulties, and this is part of the reason why you admire and love this person, because of his or her past experiences, because these past experiences have really molded and shaped this person into who they are. The next card represents how your partner sees you, and this is the Six of Swords. This represents a life that he or she has left behind, and the starting over point. You are a fresh start to this individual. The outcome is the Two of Wands. This could signify that you guys are moving into a next phase of your relationship, or thinking of making a change, and you guys are planning together this change, but planning things together so that you guys can continue to move forward. So with that said, I'm going to see what you guys need to learn to make this relationship successful. Rebirth. There's a lot of fresh starts amongst you guys as a couple. We have the Death card here. Fresh start, letting go of the past, just so you guys can build on the future. Again, the Eight of Cups, leaving the past behind, starting over, processing pain that you guys have dealt with in the past individually, and do it together. That way you guys can really connect over it. The Wheel of Fortune, knowing that relationships go through ups and downs. Every type of relationship, peaks and valleys, but also there's great opportunity that lies in front of you as well. Okay, so with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.